And welcome back, everybody. In this sponsored interview, I'm taking you to my house to talk about something you probably don't think of very often, but it can have such a huge impact on your heating and AC bill, your ducts. Take a look at this. Welcome to my house, everybody. I invited Trevor from Duct Brothers in, and we're sitting in my favorite place in my home. Like, this is where we eat. It's the kitchen. It's the family room. But there's a bummer about this spot, Trevor. It is hot in the summer and it's cold in the winter.
Yep.
And I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's always been like that.
Yeah, and it's unfortunately like super common in Utah. A lot of people have this issue because it's duct leakage, right? Your air conditioner and your furnace are pumping a ton of air into the floor and into the walls, and it's not making it into your rooms. And so you get these imbalances.
I feel like I've never said, is it my ducts?
Yeah.
I've said, is it the way we face? Is it because my deck is shading the back? But that's not the case.
Yeah, and there's a lot of other little factors that will make a small difference, 1 or 2 degrees in the home. But if you've got 5, 10, 12 degrees of difference, it's the ductwork.
All right, so I invited Trevor in and we did a consultation. Tell our viewers what that means, what that entails.
So we came by for the inspection the other day, and we were able to find kind of the symptoms that were the leakage that we always look for. The corners are open, the seams are open. They just didn't use tape or sealant when they built the home, when they put the system in. And so leakage doesn't really get worse over time. It's just kind of how it was installed originally.
So wait, this isn't because my house turns 20 years old this year.
No, not at all.
Doesn't have anything to do with the age.
Could have been brand new. Yeah, it's just how it gets put in.
Well, you showed me, you said, see that tape? See this hole? In fact, you could put your thumb in one of the holes.
Right.
And I'd never noticed it.
Yeah, and it's just right there where we could see it. That's just a small portion compared to what's throughout the entire home.
All right, so you said we can make a difference. We can make a huge difference. So you came in today, and tell me about the setup.
Yeah, so we put blocks over all the registers, essentially plugging anywhere air is supposed to escape. We put pressure sensors in there, and then we hook up our machine and we do a test. So we did a pre-test to see exactly how much air you were losing.
Okay, I'd love to do well on tests. How'd that go?
Yeah, we were about almost 45% air loss.
Wait.
So like almost half of what you were producing does not make it into the living space.
That's why this room is cold or hot.
Yes.
Because I'm losing that much?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And so what we do, we inject the aerosolized glue. It goes through the inside of the ductwork and it escapes through those holes and just creates little rubber plugs.
Okay, will you show me what it looks like?
Yeah.
I think you brought a piece.
So this is kind of a chunk of what...
Can I feel it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
it's like a rubbery...
bluish almost.
Yeah, it's very
glue.
similar to like dried Elmer's glue. It's completely non-toxic. It's... like we talked about a little bit, it's kind of like a mix of Elmer's glue and chewing gum. So it's like safe to be blown into the home. You can breathe it in. And when it's dry, it's just this kind of rubbery plug.
I like that you said that because so many people, you have kids, you have pets, you want to make sure what you're breathing and what you're putting into your ducts is still good for you. And yes, you said I could eat this if I wanted to.
Yeah, it won't taste good, but
you can.
It won't hurt you.
It's that safe.
Right.
Okay, and how does it work? You explained it to me in a way that I think is really cool.
Yeah, so it's very similar to how your blood creates a scab on a cut. It doesn't like plug in the vein or the artery, or it shouldn't, right? That's a separate problem. This is very much the same, where it does not coat the entire inside of the duct. It only seals where those open corners, open seams, and joints are. So it essentially goes in, finds the problems, and creates these little patches.
And fills it. And how long does that typically take?
Start to finish process is usually under 6 hours.
No, it's been easy.
From prep. Yeah, it's quick. It's quick. You can be in the home. You don't have to leave. We can come in and get it done in one day.
I was just here getting stuff done while you guys were doing your thing. All right, so I was losing about 43%.
Yes.
Now that you're finished, do we have those ending numbers?
Yeah, we were able to seal it down to just 1.6% loss. So you're delivering almost 100% of the air that you produce.
I feel like that's an A grade. That's an A plus
very
grade.
passing.
What will I notice? What difference do you think I will see?
So the system will run a lot less often in the summer and in the winter, and then you also will have a much more even distribution of temperature throughout the entire room. So your favorite room here will be much more temperate.
So it's going to feel better in my house.
Yes,
but it sounds like I will also be saving money, which I think is so great to mention to everyone out there.
Yeah, so there's tax credits that help pay for it. You'll save about 20% on your electric and gas bills, and you fix the comfort issues in the home.
I love it. Love it. So this isn't just for me, everybody. This is for you too. I know you have a deal for our viewers.
Yes. So we're offering free in-home duct inspections for anybody. All you have to do is scan the QR code on the screen, or you can text or call us, and we'll come and perform that inspection to make sure that it is a leakage issue. And for any customers who are watching Good Things Utah, we're offering 12 months financing with no interest, same as cash payment plans. And we help with the tax credit, so you get 30% back.
Awesome. Thank you for doing that for our viewers.
Of course.
ABC4.com/GTU for all the Duct Brothers information. Have them come out to your house and just feel the difference. I think spring is a great time to get this done before it starts heating up out there, everybody.
100%.
I plan on being comfy right here in my favorite room in the house. Thanks, Trevor.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, and a big thanks to Duct Brothers for sealing up my home nice and tight and for sponsoring that interview.